The Museum of the Duomo of Milan identifies its essence in its very name. It is a museum originating from the cathedral, from which all the works on display have been taken and which constantly refers to it. Housed inside the Royal Palace of Milan, the Grand Museo del Duomo di Milano preserves artifacts and works of art related to the Duomo Cathedral and those from the deposits of the Veneranda Fabbrica del Duomo, Milan Cathedral Factory. The museum was inaugurated in 1953, although the idea to preserve the history of the cathedral emerged in the penultimate decade of the 19th century. In 1948, the Veneranda Fabbrica obtained concession of 9 rooms on the ground floor of the oldest wing of Palazzo Reale, formerly a Visconti Sforza residence built by architect Giuseppe Pier Marini in the second half of 18th century, thus safeguarding suitable site for hosting and exhibiting the treasured items, whose quantity largely increased following the damage caused by air bombings during World War II. The deterioration of many works of art caused by atmospheric pollution, plus the arrival of new material from the Fabbricas storages and sacristies of the cathedral soon necessitated more exhibition space with special preservation and restoration facilities. In the 1960s, the museum was expanded with another 10 rooms granted by the municipality of Milan. On November 4, 2013, on the occasion of the San Carlo Borromeo Festival, the museum reopened after an extensive renovation. The exhibition space of the Duomo Museum is divided into 26 rooms spread across an approximately 2,000 square meters, covering a total of 14 thematic areas. The strict chronological order of the exposition allows visitors to follow all the phases of the cathedral's construction, starting from its foundation in 1386 to the 20th century, while exploring the works of art gathered there since the late 14th century. The large collection of sculpture is complemented by the invaluable stained glass windows, paintings, tapestries and embroidery, terracotta sketches and large architectural models. The Duomo Museum in Milan, Museum of the Duomo of Milan, is a museum that originates from the cathedral, from which all the works on display have been taken. The museum is housed inside the Royal Palace. A tour through the museum also includes the Church of San Gottardo in Corte. The tour through the Duomo Museum in Milan starts with the treasure, after which it continues with the history of the Duomo through the centuries, statues, stained glass windows, paintings, tapestries, architectural models, terracottas and plaster casts. The museum is housed inside Palazzo Reale, near the Duomo. The exhibition is spread over 26 rooms, divided into 14 thematic areas according to the chronological order of the construction phases of the cathedral. In the treasure of the cathedral there are precious liturgical and religious objects. In the architecture room there is an exhibit of different models, among which the wooden model in lime wood and walnut. In the sculpture room there are works in Canlia marble and also a model of the Madonnina by Giuseppe Perego. You can admire the art of the masters in the stained glass room with panels on the Old Testament. Proceed to the art room with canvases and paintings, including the Christ Among the Doctors by Tintoretto, and the tapestries on the story of Moses and the Danza dei Putti. Services.